Hello, everybody. My name is Thibaut Huy. I'm the IATA manager, One Order Standard and Technology, and I will give you a quick overview of the Zeus IATA One Order Sandbox. So first, before I go into the details of the sandbox, I will just remind you a few aspects of the IATA One Order program. So the IATA One Order program is actually a follow-up of the NDC program. NDC, as a reminder, is about enhancing the distribution. It's giving new capabilities to the airline and to the third-party distribution in terms of merchandised offers, personalization, dynamic pricing, offering new distribution channels, optimizing and giving control around the payment. And the very important aspect of NDC is around the integrity and the control of orders and offers and orders. So One Order is actually the next step after NDC, and it's really about simplifying the distribution. So NDC, as you can see on this diagram, is still leveraging on artifacts around reservation and ticketing, so basically PNR and tickets, to deal with the delivery, the fulfillment of the products and services sold in an NDC context, and relying still on tickets for the revenue accounting. One Order is bringing this new concept of a single order that is stored in an order management system, and is actually bringing this new messaging capability around this single order. So one of the first benefits of One Order is obviously a unique customer order reference and receipt. Thanks to One Order, you dispose of ticketing paper-based processes, and you standardize retailing solutions. Thanks to One Order, you also facilitate interline with ticketless carriers and maybe non-air partners. You will also bring new, lighter revenue accounting capability to the airline industry. So let's build airline retailing together and actually use the IATA One Order sandbox to do so, or to prototype. The standard, so One Order, it's a program, yes, but this program, one of the objectives of this program is to deliver a standard. So we were speaking about messaging. This is a messaging standard. So a single order, as I was explaining, replacing PNRs and tickets for fulfillment, accounting, and delivery. And around this vision, messaging that will actually facilitate the interactions between different stakeholders. So this new standard has been requested, and the new resolution for this has been approved. It's called Resolution 797. So this is an IATA, part of the IATA governance before you start to create a new standard. And as I was explaining, this will bring new messages that we can actually imagine on this diagram, high-level design diagram. These messages will facilitate the interaction between order management systems and accounting systems. So we can see order sales, status, and information. I will go into the details afterwards. And here in yellow as well, everything around the delivery. So basically, it's the workflow between the airline order management system and third-party delivery providers that will be facilitated by messages, new messages, leveraging again on this order management system, leveraging on this single order concept. So everything is driven from this order management system. So the messages, let's focus on the main messages that are actually facilitating these interactions. As I was saying, One Order, it's a standard, it's a messaging standard So what we are defining in IATA with the airline industry, it's schemas, XML schemas. So this is a XML messaging standard. So we have XSD schemas that are describing the expectation of the messaging for delivery and accounting of airlines orders. So the different messages are around delivery, as I explained before, usage of the product, service delivery RQRS, service delivery notification RQ. These two messages allow delivery provider to get information about what to deliver. And then service status change notification RQ is actually the message used by a delivery provider to tell the airline order management system that the service has been delivered, service, product, so that the airline, thanks to these different messages, but also distribution messages, can drive its accounting. So here we can see in terms of accounting, we have two parts: order sale information notification RQ, which is the message sent to a revenue accounting system to allow the capture of a sale and the sales recording, sales accounting to happen. And we have also service status and notification RQ, so same message than in delivery, that is notifying the revenue accounting when something has been actually delivered, so that the previously recorded and accounted for order can be, the revenue can be actually recognized. So thus, the One Order IATA Sandbox, it's actually a tool for whoever wants to play around the IATA One Order standard, to prototype, to test, to try to understand better the standard. This is a tool free for use that we offer. So basically, those airlines, this is a fake airline, but that is using a real order management system. So this order management system is compliant with the NDC standard 17.1 and the One Order alpha release, so that's the first alpha release available for test. So what you can do is you can play the role of a seller, use those airlines' NDC capabilities or NDC messages to sell or to purchase products and services. So that's the first step. And then as a delivery provider, I'm focusing here really on the delivery, you can play the role of the delivery provider and use the Zeus API One Order messages for the fulfillment, the delivery, and you could also notify the airline accounting system through the OMS about the delivery of the product. So the first step in order to try to use this sandbox is obviously to register, to get your API key, and start playing with the One Order sandbox. So first thing to do, registration, as I mentioned. This is not different from the existing NDC IATA sandbox. You can use the registration link. You can actually go to the developer portal, the IATA developer portal, and you will find this link as well. You register for an account, you get your API key. You have some limitation in terms of how many calls you can do, etc., as usual with APIs. You will get then a confirmation email, and you can start playing with the IATA One Order sandbox. Okay, so now I will show you some examples that you can find in the IATA NDC GitHub. So you can see here below IATA-NDC/One Order. These samples are actually available in a JSON collection for Postman, so that you can run them and test them and duplicate them or reuse easily. So, example of the usage of the IATA sandbox. the one order sandbox, you can, for example, shop and create an order for 2 passengers for a one-way trip. Just create your order. So you start by that. So this is actually NDC messaging that you will use for that. So first part, shopping. So you can refer, you will see at the end of the presentation all the resources and tools you have at your disposal. You can refer to the GitHub samples. There are Postman XML samples. You can use Air Shopping RQ sample. The objective is actually to shoot an Air Shopping RQ message, and you will get an answer, response, Air Shopping RS. What is important here, as with our NDC IATA sandboxes, is to use the response ID in the creation of the order. So you get in the Air Shopping RS different offers with response IDs. Instead of using the offer ID in the creation of the order, you will need to use a response ID. So it's important to know this difference, potential difference with other APIs, NDC compliant APIs. This is our implementation. This is important to use it this way. The second point, so you use order create to create actually your order. So the first shopping might have give you some offers containing flight transportation services or other type of services, and it's up to you to play around the offers and to confirm the creation of the order with the type of services you want to include in your order. Obviously, this would be driven by the choice of the passengers. So an order is created then for the 2 passengers. Now let's focus on the delivery of the service. So here actually you can use the message that we call IATA Service Status Change Notification RQ. I'm focusing mainly on this one because this is really the message that will allow you to transform the status of a service into delivered status. So basically, you will notify the airline that this service is actually now consumed, and this could potentially drive accounting functions. So here you have also a sample at your disposal that is called Service Status Change Notification RQ. So this would send IATA Service Status Change Notification RQ from the one order Alpha 2.1 release. So you can see here the list of key data, but I would say refer to the samples we provide on GitHub, and this will return an acknowledgement message. In case of error, you would get an error in the status with the status code, and you would get an error status message. The usual errors you can do or get are around the fact that you try to modify the service status of a wrong service, so basically using wrong order ID, wrong order item ID, wrong service ID, or even wrong service status. Or if you try to modify 2 times and put to the same value, set to the same value service status of the same service, you will get also an error. So here is an example of the usage of this message, IATA Service Status Change Notification RQ. As you can see, the first one is about a flight service, and the second one about an ancillary service. And actually, there is not much difference except the coding of the service itself, the ID of the service. Then, if you want really to identify what type of service you are using, how you are using the different services, again, refer to the samples, refer also to the content of the sandbox of those in terms of flights, in terms of what services are available for use. So that's basically it in terms of delivery. So once you finish this, if you are, I would say, at the early stage and starting, I would advise you to verify, thanks to another retrieve order view RS pair of message, verify that the service status changed accordingly to what you expected. Obviously, yes, in this case, you would use order view response and check your service status. So in terms of tools, we have different tools available. So first, a summary of the different endpoints and messages that are available. So NDC in our sandbox. So 3 NDC messages: AirShop, order create, order retrieve. Warning, the order view RS is what we call a hybrid 17.1 because you will see that actually you have a service status now that is available at service level, telling you if the service has been delivered or not. In terms of one order very specific messages, as we said before, we have 3 specific messages: service delivery notification RQ and service delivery RQRS. These would be a way to notify a delivery provider about what needs to be delivered in terms of services, and you can play around different type of combination in terms of criteria. And the last one is the one I just explained before: service status change notification RQ, which is really to set the status of the service, like, for example, to the value delivered. In terms of the endpoints, we have 2 different endpoints. So the first one you can see is /NDC, and the second one is /OSIN. So why this? Because we are simulating actually the order sales information notification creation, and the message is actually stored. So this is a message to the accounting, so that developers can then get this message to see actually what has been really created and sent to a revenue accounting system. So in terms of other resources, we also have a link and resources available on the developer portal. So you can click on this link you can see here. This will give you access to the Zeus airline brochure, where you can see all the services that are available. We have also a link to the flight schedule of Zeus airline. And then you can also access the OneOrder GitHub, which is actually a sub-folder of the IATA NDC GitHub, where you can find samples, and you will also find some software development kits like JavaScript and Java. So this is it. I would say good luck with the IATA sandbox, and enjoy.